Hello, excellent people. I am Charles Beatty, and this is Aim at Excellence. I have a lot to share with you over the next however long it takes me to share it. But I want to go ahead and get started today. I, full disclosure, am quite tired, so I'm going to keep this pretty short. But I want to share with you the path that I have taken in the past 4.5 to 5 years to get to where I am now with the perspective that I have now and the perspective specifically on this Aim at Excellence project. So I mentioned in a recent video that I want to really refocus on my story rather than trying to speak from a position of authority. And so that's what this is. This is going to be about where I'm at and how I got there. So today is me more about how I got there. And in particular, I want to mention a framework that I started using back in, I guess, 2000 and, well, it was 4 years ago. So I guess 2017. And the framework was designed to help me develop goals, time budgeting, a bunch of different things. I was trying to restructure my life. I had gone through a pretty big change, and I'll talk about that some other time. But the framework looks like this. It's a linear progression from dreams to vision to mission statement to goals to time budget. And I think that I took this from Dave Ramsey. I am not 100% sure. I think I might have altered it because I've got some other stuff that I've used in the past to create structure for my thought processes. And so this was, but that's the gist of it. And so interestingly enough, I've been looking through my notes before I spoke to you guys about this. I spent a lot of time working on vision. The vision aspect was really interesting to me when I was working on this. And I didn't spend a whole lot of time on dreams. But I have 5 dreams that I wrote out. They're not specific, they're a paragraph per dream. And I'm going to read one to you today, and I'm going to leave it at that. And this will be a nice short one to kind of get me back in the habit of speaking to you about these topics, and we'll see where it goes. So the first dream on my list has the general topic of community with its orientation. And the dream itself is to be noble. And the articulation of what I mean by that is to have the wealth and influence to have a driving impact on my community and perhaps my nation, to lead by example as to the best a human can be, to have great responsibility and rise to the occasion and make lives better around me, to be in partnership with others such that my leadership is of a community nature and that my absence does not result in failure or decline, to be a beautiful leader. And there you have it. That's the first of the 5 dreams that I've written down. And you'll notice that this is a fairly ideal notion of nobility, and it in particular does not take into account blood lineage, because I've been an avid reader my whole life, and I've encountered fantasy genres and historical fiction and historical nonfiction for that matter. I've read a lot of that, and I've always admired what nobility is supposed to accomplish, where when nobility has not been corrupted by self-serving interests, nobility is about people taking on responsibility for the good of the community, and they receive benefit for that, but they do not have the opportunity to shirk their responsibility, and that's where it becomes corrupted. And so I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole into that for today. I'm going to leave it at this. So I appreciate you watching, and I hope that you'll join me as I continue sharing my path with you. Thank you.